Everyone thinks
Well,
it's supposed to be
gaming news tonight. Why are you talking? We're going live. Gaming news tonight is a weekly segment. Delayed. Yeah, but if you're watching it later, we did it. You guys hit the goal. It's a Sunday night instead.
Most of you can't go anywhere anyways, so what are you going to do?
Yeah. If you're snowed in, we hope you have a good show with us tonight. Having Madam react to the week's gaming news. We were going to do it Saturday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. She was still not all the way back, bouncing back from her migraine.
It was like the worst.
It was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
You went to bed at like 10:30 or something, like 10 o'clock or something like that.
Last night?
Yeah. Because you're like, I'm just going to go to bed.
I was so tired.
Yeah. Well, I was like, well, my buddy across the street, we were going to maybe hang out, have some bourbon, play some video games because he's got really good stuff. And he never ended up texting me, so I just played Memories in Orbit all night. It was good, Raphael. You're stuck at home? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It really, really wasn't bad.
The snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, we're kind of stuck here too. Don't you think?
If we needed to get out, we could. Like,
should we shovel the driveway?
It would just be not great.
It's kind of like a lot, like 6 inches.
Yeah.
Don't you? I don't know.
We have like six inches in the backyard. It's about how deep it is. And we went sledding with the kids today. When it was supposed to be really bad, it wasn't. And then today it was pretty heavy, but no ice. So.
But I thought today was supposed to be worse.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So we're chilling. You know. Is everyone feeling good? Yeah. She had a migraine.
I haven't had one like those since, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago.
Telling
maybe?
you. It's the weather swing, that barometric pressure, man.
It was like, I woke up and I was like, and then like 3 hours later, I was like, this isn't, it's worse.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got an inch of ice? Yeah. The only concern now is the next couple of days. It's going to get very cold. So, yeah, Paul, I have that video. So if you guys are watching this later, we're going to have Madam react to the week's gaming news, but there is a brand new sort of hype up video for Highguard. A lot of the creators that went to the event are now saying, like, unsurprising, they all had such a great time. Which I would not expect them to come back from a capture event and be like, it sucked, yo. Like, that's just never really happened. So we'll react to that.
It's never happened?
No, nobody's going to do that.
Because they don't want to get uninvited?
Well, How
do you get people to say good things about your game?
I backed out of the Lawbreakers event way back in the day. I had hotel stay, tickets. I was going to be wined and dined, get to go and party in California.
When was this?
This is years ago. This is back when I was still only streaming on Twitch. And I played the tutorial for Lawbreakers. And after 15 minutes, I said, hang on a minute, guys. I pulled out my phone and I backed out of the trip. I was like, this is a garbage game. I was like, this is going to go nowhere. And I don't want to be at an event where I have to play nice. Because you don't want to be rude. So everybody tries to say something nice.
Play nice?
Well, yeah. When you get invited to something like that.
You mean be dishonest?
Talk
about make observational statements instead of actually critique the game.
Usually what people say is they had fun. It has potential. They'll keep it very generic and very light.
Not saying anything about the game.
Because all these other developers and publishers are watching, and if you come back from an event like that and you're like, oh, it's garbage, it stunk, you can kind of hurt yourself and your brand. That's how these companies work.
Which is ridiculous.
You liked Lawbreakers, and I didn't like it at all. I knew after 15 minutes it was a non-starter. I was like, this thing's going to crash and burn.
Did it?
Oh, yeah. It was dead very quickly. I haven't really missed.
Was it more dead than the one game that they just deleted from existence?
Concord?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. I mean, that was the crazy... I've never seen anything like that. We've never seen a game literally killed and refunded like that. That was kind of a brand new thing. So... yeah, when it comes to live service games and me saying games don't have a shot or they're going to run out of players, the only game I was wrong about was I thought Kill the Justice League was going to be good. I thought they were going to pull it off. So that was in the other direction. I was kind of optimistic about it because the developers seemed to really believe in it. you and I played
The
that one.
people who make the game believed in their own product.
Well, the way
they have to say they did a good job.
Yeah, but it was the way they spoke about it. They convinced me, and I was wrong. In the other direction, when I'm like, this game's going nowhere, I've got almost a perfect batting average. It's just like it's really easy to spot the ones that are going nowhere. So, over 90 hours in the game, and have yet to finish it thanks to Act 3 difficulty spike. What are you talking about? Oh, Expedition 33. Cult turn-based is a misnomer. It's turn-based Souls-like. Played on expert from the get-go without knowing any better. That's going to be tough. You enjoyed it? We played through Kill the Justice League.
Are you sure?
It was one where we ran around town and I was a shark. And, like, we would, like, we'd be in the air and, like, I would slam the ground. And, like...
Oh, kind of like Spider-Man?
It was kind of like that. We had fun with the story, but when we got to the very end, remember, we had to, like, do, like, the same fight over and over again. It was like...
No, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was bad. And I was like, yeah, this is trash. I completely own the fact that I got that one wrong. Because we were not having a bad time when we played through the campaign. So... unfortunate. So we'll watch, tomorrow will be an easy day. We're going to do a Highguard waiting room, and then we're going to watch their, like, debut event. We're going to have Madam take a look at...
Is that this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
I mean, if you go to an event and you say the game's great, and then the game comes out and people who aren't being paid play it, like, that's on you. If that's the kind of...
Well, it's free, so this is a little bit different. And if I'm going to be paying attention to what they say, because if everybody says they had a fun time...
I'm not interested. I didn't ask you. I don't care about how you feel.
Right. But there's a difference between saying, hey, I had fun, and this is a banger, it's going to take over. Like, I doubt anybody's going to be making those kinds of predictions. They're probably just going to say, I had a fun time.
You could say specific things about the game. But if a Chipotle bar with a bunch of streamer friends, like, yeah, you're going to have a fun time.
That's what I said. I was like, it was like it was multiple day, like, paid vacation. Like,
where's the location?
I don't know where they went.
Oh, because it's warmer than here.
This time of year, with how, like, the economy is and money, like, having somebody pay for a trip.
Vacation, yeah.
Again, go out to LA. I mean, I hate LA, so I would be in a bad mood.
Probably the sun shines out there. And it's warm.
Yeah, the sun shines through the pollution. Comes out
you could look through it through a window.
It's supposed to come out tomorrow. I thought they were going to flip everything live, like, right after the event tomorrow. That was my assumption. That was what I thought. I'm working my way through Memories in Orbit. Is that
the little bird one?
Yeah, that's a tough little Metroidvania. I'm at a spot now that's giving me fits because it's a platforming section. The bosses I've been getting pretty good at. I kind of figure out their telegraphs.
Is that what you played last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking you played the one with the lady and she would kind of float in the air like she was being...
Oh, that's Control. I beat all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. The platforming sections are frustrating because right now the challenge comes from the fact I can't see what's next. I really don't like that. Multiple times I've died, and you have so many hit points, right? So you waste a couple of hit points because you literally can't see. I'm like falling down into an area and I can't see what's coming. I'm not a big fan of that. So, Chronoscript? I don't know what that is. Next big teams, Kiwami, RE9, Saros. Yeah, Saros is a ways away, so I've got plenty to play in the meantime. So, it's free, so why not? Yeah. Keeley will be accepting apologies. I love Keeley's swagger. So, Jeff Keeley is the guy who does the Game Awards. And this game that's coming out tomorrow is the one that was like the one at the end.
Oh, this is the one he wants to play.
Yes.
So
he posted...
Did he get flown out for this event?
Well, he posted a GIF yesterday from Jurassic Park where the guy that invites them out to the park says, in 48 hours, I'll be accepting your apologies. And so he posted that, like, letting people know, like, hey, in 48 hours, I'll be accepting everybody's apologies. Because, like, I think he's convinced that this thing is just going to blow everybody away. And I'm like, I don't think so, brother.
Yeah, but sometimes if you hype something up too much, if the the game doesn't meet the hype that you created, you've hurt the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's something to be said for that. You snowed in. We're not necessarily snowed in. We could get out if we needed to, but yeah, it's...
No. I mean, we could go somewhere. I mean,
it would be
closed.
if we tried to leave, it would be an emergency. We wouldn't be leaving to like go to the store, like because
and they don't want us on the road right now.
Yeah,
there was a power outage in the other part of the city, and it was from a car wreck. Somebody, and they were out for hours. So
yeah, we got like
we'd
6
have to
inches.
shovel our driveway, don't you think? At least one little path.
No, I could get us out if we needed to get out.
I'm not doing that.
We stopped.
I don't mind driving in the snow, but I'm not driving in 7 inches.
Yeah, we stocked up just in case. There's still a danger we could lose it in the next couple of days because it's going to get very cold, and that could make branches and stuff start to fall because they get heavier.
Oh yeah.
We
should go out there and shake them all up. Get the snow off of it.
It was windy enough and it was dusting enough that I don't think it stuck to the trees. It wasn't like wet. It was like powder. So we should be okay. Yeah. We should be okay. We do want to make these streams, though, about an hour and a half. So we'll go for about another hour and 15 minutes. And that's just something that I feel is going to make it probably better. Like, just kind of get in, have a fun time, and then we can kind of have a normal evening. I don't know if my friend's going to text me or not. He might. But...
kids. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll go through the...
No, you're already yawning.
I am?
I thought you were yawning.
No,
All right. I thought you were like secret yawning where you're trying to like not yawn, but you are.
No.
Okay.
I'm glad I was riding the bike because my legs aren't like sore or anything because it's a bit of a hike to go where we sled, and then the snow is really thick, so you're just like... Yeah,
and it's like the way the snow is, like I was thinking all the way down, and then in some parts I was like sliding backwards.
And then our neighbors came with us, and the little girl, like, really, she likes to hang out with me, so she kept asking me to carry her, and I'm like, all right. So I'm like carrying her, and like, I was like, you got to walk for a little bit, kiddo, like, because it's hard to walk through 5 and 6 inches of snow by yourself. And then when you're carrying a little, it's like all of a sudden you're wheezing. But I definitely felt like I was more in shape. I was like, oh, it's a good thing I've been on the bike, for the last, 20-something days.
I mean, any movement, I think, is good.
I mean, that's an excellent idea. I love the night streams, but sometimes I like the short and sweet streams. Well, they go long, and then gameplay is never going to be that great,
That is so rude to me.
After a few drinks, and then I get irritated.
When has the gameplay been amazing?
Never.
Even during the day? Do you play during the day ever?
Yeah, I play during the day sometimes, and those are
great.
Yeah, those are fine. Highguard stream on Sunday. Okay, so what happened was, you guys unlocked the Madam stream. We started saying, hey, we think we're going to do the Madam streams on Saturday because more people can attend. We tried it once, and there was twice as many people here, and I was like, that's also easier on us because it's not like trying to stream after some full packed day. Because they're doing stuff, and they're out, and I'm streaming, and then all of a sudden we're trying to do some evening stream. So this week, we were going to do the stream yesterday, but Madam still wasn't feeling 100%. She was getting over a migraine from Friday. And so I called it off. I was like, this is not going to be a fun stream. Plus, my buddy was wanting to hang out. And so I was like, hey, I can hang out now. We ended up not doing it, but she went to bed at 10:30, so it was probably a good choice. Yeah. So that's why you're getting a Sunday stream. So what we do with gaming news tonight is we have Madam react to the gaming news from the week.
Okay.
We actually have a top story.
Let's see it.
So
it better be good because I feel the last week was the same as the before. You could have copied and pasted the same thing, and I would have been like, oh, that's interesting.
So you don't...
I wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, you're going to need headphones.
Oh, I have to listen to something?
Well, we got to hear what people are saying.
Got the Mufasa haircut.
All right, and so huh?
The Mufasa haircut?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on. So.
Oh, there's music.
Yeah, I'll turn that off in a minute. You don't hear me, though, so that's the important part. All right. Oh, by the way, if you guys are watching on YouTube, hit that like button. It will help this stream show up in more people's feeds that aren't here right now. Okay, so we've got this video that Highguard put. Looks like they put it on there. Okay. It looks like they put it on the Highguard like TikTok or Instagram or something.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do that.
These are the people that went, and they're being interviewed there in front of the people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Seems like.
YouTube, I don't know. YouTube, are you guys having issues with the platform, or we just super heavy lurk all of a sudden? It's been weird like that. Like chat just comes to a dead stop, and I can't tell if something's happened. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
I haven't watched this, so I have no idea what they're going to say.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just played Highguard. What are your first impressions about the game?
My favorite thing right away is the feel of the gunplay.
Completely different from any other game I've played in terms of battle royale or extraction shooter. It's kind of none of those things and then all of those things all put together.
So far, the game's been pretty fun. I mean, I think it's like battle royales are, but like it's just constant action.
I can already tell it's going to be super, super competitive, and I pray for those who are going to be playing this game.
Sort of scratching the fast-paced FPS that I've always been like looking for.
The game mode at first was something that I
That's
definitely
myth.
had to learn to get used to, but now that I'm kind of in it with my trio and we understand the process of like what to do, where to go, how to fight, there's some moments that we definitely were able to make together as a team.
I don't know if there's anything quite like it, to be honest. It's a different kind of game that I've never played before, and I really, really enjoy the fight mechanics.
Mechanical aspect of the game feels great. Everything feels really smooth, and again, something very familiar to me.
I don't really like tac shooters and the fact that the round takes so long to start, and then you have to wait, and then if you're dead, you have to wait more. Where this one, it's very like defense phase is fast, the pre-shield breaker thing is fast, like everything just feels like a nice flow.
The horse is what I like the most. It's kind of weird to say out of everything, but like I never played a game where a mount in this manner was like that, I would say.
The game is amazing. It's fun. It gives me a reminder of the best parts of Apex with like the movement, the gun style, all that stuff.
Highguard is all about the PvP. It is constant action. It is, whether it's a 5-minute game or a 30-minute game, it is constant action, and I love it.
I mean,
A 5-minute game?
so there's some themes that emerge there. I feel like a couple of themes. Like what?
I don't know what kind of game it is. Like,
So it was the one that we watched where like the guy's riding on the horse with the
I know,
gun.
but I felt like the way they described it, like the first few people said things in a way that I felt like they were neutral statements.
Yep.
Where they weren't making judgments. They were just stating information, which is fine. You can get away with that. People don't pay attention. You can get away with that, and then you don't rub people the wrong way. Which is fine, but let's look in 2 weeks if any of these people are playing it.
Yeah. I picked up on that too. Like, I'm not trying to read too much into it, but there was a handful of people that clearly were wanting to do more sort of I've never played a game like this. There's not really anything like this.
Which
this
is good or bad.
Kind of.
Right? I get that. Sounds terrible to me. Because a lot of games that come out that are games that have never been made before.
Yeah.
Don't exist after how many weeks or, but it could be good.
Yeah. So I did pick up on that. It did seem like some people, and even Myth, and I've always liked him. He's always been I think a really good guy. He seemed to be pretty honest about, like, we didn't even know what we were doing at first. Once we figured that out, we kind of had some moments. Again, I really sense the neutrality. Like, nobody really wants to say. There was, like, I think maybe one guy who's like, it's amazing. Like, everybody else was like, I had fun. It's very unique. It's very different. I actually commend people that are going to go to an event like this and not go over the top. They're just like, keeping it very, maybe generic or neutral. I think that's a fair thing to do. I don't expect them to say, oh, I don't like it at all. This thing's going to bomb in a month. That's just not an appropriate thing to do when somebody's brought you out to an event. $10 super chat from Rissick. Good evening, everyone. Nice to see everyone on this snowy Sunday. I'm still plowing. Well, good luck plowing, Rissick. Everybody stay careful and safe out there. If you haven't hit the like button on YouTube yet, do that. Good turnout on a Sunday night. Thanks for being here. Nobody said the heroes were cool. They said the one guy said like the standout thing was the gunplay.
And he said the one guy said he liked the horse.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes that also I feel like is neutral. Because sometimes the things that stick out to you aren't always the best things. So, I mean, maybe, I guess we'll see. Play it and see, can we play together or no?
It's free to play, so we could play together. We'd have to be each on our own console. I mean, it's not a game that you and I would enjoy because it's PvP.
Oh.
I get the impression from the people there that most of them just felt like they were being cordial. I mean, the one girl even said, I pray for the people playing this game. She wasn't like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to play. She's like, oh, it's really competitive. That's not... for
but
her
aren't PvP players, like, isn't that what they are? They go into games that aren't even supposed to be like that, and then they steal from them, and they make the game...
Yeah, but if you're going to have PvP elements of your game and and you're automatically getting a reputation for being sweaty and competitive, and like she's like, oh, I'm going to pray for people that are in this game. Like our kiddos are playing Fortnite Battle Royale and they're getting in top 10, top 5. They're getting wins. Well, because of the game caters to where they are at their skill level, right? This sounds like a game that I don't know. I just don't know who's going... I don't know who's going to play it or for how long, you know, because if you're a highly competitive player and you like really competitive games, I would imagine you've kind of got a home. You've got a place you're already playing, Valorant or Rivals or something like that.
Yeah. So what draws you to this new game? Well,
this to me has become. I don't think I've ever covered something like this. Because the last time a game came out like this, it's a game called Apex Legends.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
and
I've heard of that.
They did a secret event where people came and, you know, all of a sudden we started hearing whisperings that like Respawn had a new game coming out. They drop a trailer, and then the next day the game launches, and it did very well. Everybody liked it. They were trying to kind of strike while the Battle Royale, while that iron was hot, they were trying to get, you know, a Battle Royale game.
Okay.
These people are from that studio. They spun off and did their own studio.
Okay.
And they kind of copied that idea. Like, they showed up at the Game Awards and then said nothing since. So it's been over a month. And they haven't said anything. And then all of a sudden we find out there's an event. All of a sudden they're saying, see you tomorrow. And people are being kind of like, oh yeah, everybody wrote this game off. Like on Twitter, people are kind of acting like they've already had like a victory. And I'm like, if this game has a player base in a month, I'll be surprised. I would be very shocked. So, how is the weather?
Cold.
Cold and a lot of snow.
But not as much snow as we thought.
Yeah, not as much as we thought. We did okay. Yeah. So, this tomorrow is
they better show gameplay.
We're going to do a waiting room, and there's going to be a debut event. Well, I'm assuming the event they're going to show like people playing a match or something.
Or that, or any recorded footage of the people that played it when they paid for them to go out there. Because I'm not interested in your little mini movies.
Right.
Advertisement. I don't care. If I wanted to watch that, then I would watch cartoons. You know.
20,000 max player count a month after calling it. That's kind of generous. Like, I just don't know. I feel like games like this just.
But it's free.
It is free.
Okay, so let's see.
The game launches tomorrow. Yes.
After the event?
I'm assuming it'll be after the event because they
want people to watch the event.
Right. When they originally announced it, they said the game was launching on the 26th of January. Yeah. The problem with free is that a free-to-play game is just as easy to put down as it is to pick it up. You don't have any skin in the game. You didn't buy it. So if you don't like it, you just move on and play something else. So free-to-play is a double-edged blade, I feel. So we're going to cover it tomorrow. We're going to do a waiting room.
Are you going to play it tomorrow?
I mean, maybe. I think it's probably going to be more worth our time to do the waiting room, cover the event, and then probably call it a day. I'm not going to try and play this game. Like, I don't play games like this. I'll sit on the sidelines and make my own predictions, but, probably don't have any reason to really play it. It'll be better than Marathon? Oh, no. Come on. You're not joking, I know, but there's another game that we can segue into Marathon with that. That's the one from Bungie. There is no way this game does better than Marathon. Marathon's going to have
Is
a Bungie.
that the one you showed me last week?
Yes, where we looked at all the different heroes, yeah. Well, people say they aren't heroes, but they're heroes. Yeah.
The heroes?
They're heroes. Like the different classes that you could play as.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't remember?
No. They were like Buzz Lightyears.
Yeah. Buzz Lightyear's like an action hero. He's like
I mean, I guess we can just call anything we want now, and that's just what it is. So, sure, that's great.
They call them classes, Mama.
I'm sure they do.
I call them heroes because it's what they are.
Okay, isn't it the same thing?
Yes,
okay.
It's just a different word for the same thing. They're basically synonyms within the gaming world to a certain degree.
But people don't agree.
Nick says with a $5 super chat, if Highguard is a success, I'll shave my head. That's cheating. Your head's already shaved. If it's a success, you have to grow it out and don my hairstyle.
Maybe he can't.
Yo, what's good, Rula here? We got a bunch of snow. Thankfully, we didn't get any ice. So.
Yeah. But we're like hours. I think, like Ohio, they're still getting it.
Yeah.
We're hours ahead of them.
It kind of pushed up past us. We got like the teeniest bit of the freezing rain. Like it was kind of mixed in with the snow, and then it stopped pretty quickly. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, take a quick second and hit the like button. Thanks for a strong turnout, man. I appreciate you guys being here. This segment will usually take place on Saturday evening when you guys hit the goal. So,
unless it doesn't.
Take mental note. We bumped it to tonight because, Madam was still getting over not feeling great. She had a migraine on Friday.
Terrible.
It was bad. I knew it was bad when I came up and her coffee was untouched and on the stove, and so was her phone. I was like, either the rapture happened or she's in bad shape because she ain't here, and her two most important things to start the day with are right here untouched. Yo, what's good, Hex? Marathon dropping out of the USA top 100 and top 150 globally on Steam is something. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We can segue into that with Madam. So we don't need to hear the next thing, but I'm gonna put it on the stream.
To see it?
The stream, yeah, to see it, yeah. Busy watching football. All right, we'll enjoy the evening. Let's see here. All right.
She left her phone on the stove? Like a glass countertop stove? It wasn't on.
Not like the stove was on. All her stuff was just there on the stove, like kind of like basically like abandoned. It's like, all right.
I couldn't look at my phone.
Yeah. So this next one.
Okay, we've seen it.
We've seen it, but the news from the past week.
Oh, this looks like the one game that we played. Oh no, this is the one you showed me last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the news from last week is pre-orders went live for this game. They put this trailer out there and, told people to pre-order. And that looks like straight out of Destiny, by the way. That doesn't even look unique to this game.
Yeah, but if you own the stuff, then stealing your own stuff doesn't matter. You're just recycling.
Just the treatment of the skybox and the ship and the other planets.
They're trying to touch to get, same fan base.
Well, when they first dropped it on Steam, it was classified as a DLC for Destiny, so I think they may have tipped their hand there, like that this originally probably was planned to be the Destiny something.
Okay.
That's been a theory for a while anyway. So the pre-orders went live, and the story was they were instantly sort of climbing the pre-order chart. So on Steam, what
else can you pre-order?
That was something that's a great question. That was something that I said.
If you're the only thing that can be pre-ordered, of course you're going to bump to the top.
There wasn't
like
much.
Like a free handout.
Well, to their credit on Steam, it's revenue. It's not just pre-orders. So anybody spending revenue on Steam can climb those charts.
Okay, that's fine.
So within the first day, it gets top 5 in the U.S. I think the best it ever was globally was like top 10, but then it kept slipping to like 11 and 13.
Okay.
It kept slipping down. A day later, it completely falls out of those spots. 2 days later, it just drops very quickly on the Steam charts.
Okay.
Initially,
can you get that?
I have no interest in any of this stuff. Unless they want to send it to me like the last stuff they sent me. You want to send me any more stuff, Bungie? Anyway.
You're only on personal bad list.
James, thanks for the VIP. Stay safe, everyone. If you don't need to go out, stay home. That's right. Stay safe.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they said here.
So.
Yep. Oh, it's looping. It's fine.
The first day.
Okay.
They talked about the pre-order numbers.
Okay.
Everybody was like, all about it. And they were saying, look, everybody was wrong. Look how well it's doing.
From day one?
From day one.
Oh.
And I said, listen, y'all, it's not competing with anything because there was literally like almost nothing that week that people could be spending large amounts of money on. No new games, no releases, nothing like that.
And you said it's $40?
It's $40.
Okay.
And at the time there was a smaller game for like $20 on Steam that continued to outrank it. And I'm like, that game needs to sell twice as many copies every hour to stay ahead. So seemingly it's not doing that well. Because the game that was outpacing it was doing fine, but it wasn't. You could clearly tell by the review numbers this little quarantine game wasn't selling like crazy.
Okay.
So it went from being like this celebrated number to when I started pointing out how quickly it had fallen, everyone's like, well, it doesn't matter. Those the pre-order charts don't matter all of a sudden. And it is...
Oh, but they did matter when they were talking about?
For sure.
Okay.
It did seem to continue to hold a good place of pre-order ranking on PlayStation.
Okay.
Which that's where most of the Destiny fan base is, so that doesn't shock me all that much.
Okay.
A lot of Destiny. You can get stuff in Destiny for pre-ordering this game. So they're going to give you items in the game of Destiny when you...
still play that?
Pre-order Marathon. A pretty good amount of people are still logging in every day. Not as much as... I think they're at like all-time player lows, but yeah.
I mean, because there's only so many times you could be in orbit and do the same thing.
I mean, I sat in orbit every day. That was all I really did.
Okay.
So the debate now
yes.
is obviously similar to the debate about the other game we were just talking about, Highguard. Will this game be a success? Will they maintain a player base? My position has been that neither of these games offer anything special or, unique enough to capture and keep enough people, I think, to be a success. I think both of these games will be very flash in the pan. I think a month or two in, they'll be in bad shape as far as player numbers go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think people like to play specific types of games, right? And so maybe that's what they're trying to do, because it does kind of make me think of that one game with the baskets that they stole over stuff.
Oh, Arc Raiders.
And then it also makes me think of the other game where you and I played it a whole bunch. I can't remember what it was. And we'd be like we'd have to go to like a room and there'd be bad guys. Like
RoboQuest?
I'm not sure.
The one where you would disconnect every night at we would get really far?
Maybe that one. I feel like it kind of reminds me of that. And so I think people like to play specific types of games. But at the same time, I think we get bored. And so sometimes doing something that feels the same but doing it new can have benefits.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm seeing anything that makes me want to come and play this. Besides the gameplay, but then you've listed 2 games that I like to play that look good that I could play.
The dilemma for games like this is that they need you to keep coming back. Like, this game's not a success.
So what makes me come back to this?
Precisely. The other problem, it's not just a question of like what makes you come back. These games appeal to people who kind of already have games that they play like that. They're already playing.
So what makes this game the reason I choose it?
The ultimate question, right? I don't know the answer other than it's got good gunplay and different runners you can play as. There's loot.
It seems more basic graphic wise. So maybe if like texture and like, I don't know, artistic depth distracts you, this could be maybe for you.
Yeah. Well, it almost has to replace something that you're already playing. That's the ultimate, I think, challenge. Yo, Charles Freeman with a $20 super chat says, glad to see you're doing better, madam. Thank you so much, Charles. That's very kind. Well, I guess you could thank him because he said
it to you. Thanked him for me. Anything else you'd like to say for me?
No. 59 months from a man, JW. Holy Moses, 59 months. Been a hell of a ride, brother. Thank you so much, JW. I appreciate that. Thank you all so much. Take a quick minute, guys, on YouTube. Hit that like button if you haven't already. That little thumbs up button does help us. Try to get us 100 likes. Yeah, so it's been an ongoing debate. People kind of know my position that I don't see anything about it that's necessarily bad. I just don't see anything that is strong enough to become someone's new home game, to, in large enough quantities.
Well, maybe if they do they pay people to play their game?
Yeah. Jaster with 43 months.
So that would maybe cause someone to stay. And then maybe that person could generate people to come back, because then you could hypothetically play with that person.
I just realized something.
That's a lot of Diet Coke. Well, $20, I don't know. Kroger, changed their prices, I think, for the snowstorm. Because I was going to, load up, and it was I don't know, it was $12 a 12-pack or something.
I just realized it's Sunday. I'm going to add y'all's 3 to the total for the new week. If you guys want to jumpstart the week, that's great.
This is the new week.
I know. So they just did 3 renewals. James, JW, and Jaster. All J's. All right, let's go.
Oh, that's so cute.
We'll add you guys to the total. So we'll start the week tonight. That's fair. I don't want your renewals to go to waste. That's not cool.
Oh, Costco. I always forget that Costco sells Diet Coke.
Yeah. We had a disaster in the refrigerator in the garage.
Oh my
It's our old fridge, and we thought
2 Diet Cherry Cokes left. I have one in the basement, and then I have one outside.
Mm-hmm.
It almost died, but we saved it, I think.
2 things exploded out there. I don't think I've ever seen a can explode like this.
Oh, I have, but I cleaned it up before I saw it last time.
Usually when I've seen it before is they split and it all kind of comes out the side. This, the top perfectly came off.
Yeah.
And the can's wide open and split. And obviously the fridge is a bit of a disaster because it got
terrible.
so cold.
I threw the other ones away.
That the fridge just got really cold as well.
Like the other sparkling waters.
Yeah.
So it's coconut sparkling water, so the whole fridge smells like sunscreen. And then a Diet Coke, so it looks like someone wiped their hands all over the stinking fridge.
It's
from
bad.
Using the bathroom.
It's bad. Jay Hart, thanks so much for gifting one tonight. That's very kind. We do run members-only chat when Madam's here, so it's a great reason to gift. And Mr. Wired wrote with a 55 stream streak. He's watched 55 streams in a row. You're a madman. Thank you. Jay says, keep the Jays going. There you go. There you go. Keep the theme of the Jays going. That's excellent.
Oh, and it's too cold to clean it up.
Yeah.
I went out there to get something, and my hands were hurting so bad because of how cold it was.
So this one comes out in March.
Okay.
So we will obviously have to wait and see where it ends up. But
why is he running with his arms all the way out?
Yeah, let's watch that again. Madam liked that. Madam liked the running animation. There it is. You don't run like that, babe? You don't bring your hands?
My arms aren't the same length of my legs, so maybe that character has got they're
I do it to remind myself that I'm running. I'm like,
do you stick your whole backside out, or do you just run out like this?
But I mean, it depends on the mood. Okay. Am I running from a bear or to play soccer with the kids? I don't know. Stone Spire, thanks for the gifted, my man. 5 already. That's great on a Sunday. Y'all are the best. So we'll keep covering.
I think people might like it, but you need more than people just liking a game to make it work. So,
yeah. Neo Reaper with a 10 bomb on a Sunday night. Look at that. You guys are crazy. We got people lurking, Snow lurking over there on Twitch. Thanks so much, Snow. And Raven, fridge smell. The fridge smells awesome.
Tom Cruise is in Marathon. Is that this game?
No.
What's this game called?
She likes Tom Cruise. This is Marathon. They're saying because he's known for his running. He runs really...
he doesn't run like this.
Yeah. Rissick gifts one as well over here on YouTube. Thank you so much. Twitch isn't even trying tonight. Come on, Twitch. So I think there is going to be a continued theme of games like this. Everybody's kind of trying to
People have already made games like this.
Take their live service.
Like it works for some
shot.
people, but if there's 10 games like this and you're game 11, you have to be. There has to be something better about you, and not just you change the color and the I don't know. Like your character is a robot instead of a animal, or vintagey 80s colors. Like you need to be better. There you go.
Well,
my advice.
You can have gameplay. This is what's crazy. I think you could probably even have gameplay, and Neo Reaper is going to try to keep Twitch in the fight. He drops 10 over there on Twitch. Look at that. Oh, I see what you did. He stole the 25 milestone for Twitch. I owe Twitch a member. Look at this man. Wait, 2 people did. Alex and Neo. 10 bombs back to back. I didn't even catch that.
You guys slow it down with the math. He's going to hurt himself. Someone send a calculator.
I owe you guys a member.
I think the kids found a basic one.
You guys started a hype train over here on Purple, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's very, very kind. We need a bounce back over there on Purple. You guys have been slowly rebuilding, and I greatly appreciate it, man. We took a bit of a hit because we took a couple weeks off. We thought that was going to help YouTube, and it didn't. What helped on YouTube is we stopped doing the member stuff. That has made a dramatic effect. That it's been great. Everything has really, really improved. So Stone's going to drop another single over there on YouTube. Thank you so much, Stone Spire. I appreciate it so much.
Can you stop doing that? That's terrible.
It's driving me nuts.
You doing it drives me nuts.
Sorry. Yeah. So, and Stone Spire. I know what Stone Spire is going to do. He's going to walk this to 40. He's going to do 2 more singles. He's trying to tempt somebody to drop a 10 bomb. Alex says F off YouTube. Oh my golly.
Oh, well, I like a direct conversation. Just say it.
That's right. Just say it.
Say it or don't.
Another one from Mr. Stone. And then Neo Reaper's going to get it there with a resub of 21 months on Purple. We're sitting at 40 already. So the 10 bomb could steal any second now. We'll see if anybody does it. Not a bad start to the week. On a Sunday, no less. Make sure and Stone Spire with a stream delay didn't catch that Neo Reaper re-upped over there. So now we're sitting at 41. Thank you so much. Tell Alex I said to sit on a pine cone. He might like that. I don't know. You guys get the hype train to level 2 on a Sunday night. I did not anticipate this, guys. Thank you. And a good strong turnout on YouTube as well. Rissik's going to drop another single on YouTube. Thank you. There's like 120-something people here on a Sunday night. That's great.
So what was the news that we were talking about for that game?
That the pre-orders went live.
Okay.
And that they climbed the pre-order charts. I don't know if they're still up there for PlayStation. JD Kent says keep the J's going. Well, somebody's got to pick up the mantle. Let's see here. PlayStation. I can't type. I'm like reaching.
Oh, you're running. You type like they run?
I do. I type like they run.
It's your new game.
Is this it? Is this the top pre? No. How do I get to that page? I always have a hard time.
Is it that?
Finding it. No, that's Steam. This isn't it either. Is this it? Yeah, okay, this is it.
Okay.
So Marathon is hanging out up here.
That's what it looks like?
Yeah, and the deluxe editions are always up higher. I don't know if that's because more people buy deluxe, or is it a revenue thing? Like, are they naturally climbing faster because they cost more money? Like, this is $110. Neo 3 is outranking its like standard version. But again,
what do you get?
It's not competing with anything. Like right now, if you're only going to pre-order something,
2 of the same game is 3. They're doubles.
Right. It's because there's different versions you can pre-order, Mama. That's why. Because like Code Vein's up there 3 times. Is Code Vein this week?
Can't you click it and it tells you?
I didn't even think to do that. It is this week. It's the 29th.
You're that person in chat. Can someone tell me? And you're like, you could have just typed that in Google.
JD Kent renews the membership and gets us to 43.
I like how you don't dispute that.
I wasn't thinking that I could just click on it right there.
I wasn't thinking.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's like my motto that's my slogan for life. I wasn't thinking, babe.
Not for life. Anytime something bad happens.
I wasn't thinking.
I wasn't thinking. Like, yeah, I know.
It's true. It is true. I like the $40 model better than free to play. All you need is a trial, but $40 for everything instead of paying hundreds on a content to free to play every year. My friend drops $2,000 a year for his kids on Fortnite. My son.
Wow.
I had to tell him no today, and I felt bad, but he's like, Papa, the alien, it's gonna go away. It says it's going away tomorrow. It was the alien from like literally the movies Aliens. I was like, buddy, they do that all the time. I was like, that they've sold that thing multiple times. I was like, they're doing that so you feel the urgency that you feel right now to give them money. And he
so
was
you didn't
like,
buy it for him?
No. I told him we were taking a break on V-Bucks. I gave him a little bit in December because it was the holidays. I was like, all right, I'll add some.
Oh, you could make that their reading challenge.
Yeah, maybe. If they want some V-Bucks for, reading books, I'll do it. They're going to be reading a lot. I bet you they'll read like crazy if I say that.
Actual books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not graphic novels. It's fighting with Gotham Knights on Steam now. Oof. There's always another sale. Always. Yeah. So they had fun today with Fortnite. I'm still working my way through Memories in Orbit. I'm really liking it. The only thing they do in that game, they give you really generic instructions. This is actually a criticism I have of Memories in Orbit. A really good Metroidvania will be like, here is a jump you can't make.
Wait, you have to read it though?
No, you just get to it. And you're like, oh, I know I can't make this jump. I'll come back later.
How do you know you can't make it?
Because it's obvious. It's like it's either
too large of a jump.
It's too high. Maybe there's something that you
can't. But you
can't.
don't have to read the fact that you can't do it.
No.
Okay. If reading's involved, I question your commentary. Go on.
Anyway, this game does that a lot. But it doesn't just do like, oh, this new area is now accessible. It's you need to go back to every area once you get a new ability because there might be something that you can do now. It's a little too much because you'll forget. I'm like,
they should, when you do that, there should be something, maybe not at every area, but say you've been to 5, there should be at like 3 out of 5 areas. So you don't feel like you're wasting all of your time.
Right.
Maybe not every area because that sounds like a free handout. But I think if there was 50-ish% of
some of them I'm like, oh, I can now do the new thing. Cool. I would go back, I would do the new thing, and then get to a locked door. And I'm like, you had me come all the way back here. I can do the extra jumps now, and it's a locked door. So
how do you get the skill to unlock the door?
I leave. So you're like chiseling at some of the areas metaphorically. So you gotta go back. So today, I legit had no idea where I was supposed to go. I got so sick of testing. You have to like test. Like you go to an area because you can see like flashing walls, and the flashing wall means this is a room wall or entrance or door you haven't gone through yet. So I'd already tested everywhere on the map that I could think of, and I was like, I'm stuck. I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I was like, I feel like I've gone everywhere. It was one wall down in one area. So I finally found a guide, and I was like, I got to go back down there. Okay, so I went back down there. And then it does weird things, like I went back down there, and then it had me come back out. But then I had to go back down in again. So, happy Highguard Eve, fellas. Highguard is only out in New Zealand right now due to time zone, but the initial stream numbers are looking really promising. Going to be interesting how much further it can go once the rest of the world gets their hands on it. This guy says, I live in New Zealand and it is real. Highguard has taken over. The player count is somehow higher than our population, but the game is so good even the sheep are playing. It's a fake image. They have like 5.2 million people playing. That's a good tweet. We gotta let the stream see this. This is pretty good. Twitter has been real slow. Gee, many Christmas. I can't even get to load. It just pulled an error. I'm having to hit retry. I don't even know. Twitter
So
must be
weird.
having some problems. Yeah, I
think
can't get it.
TikTok was earlier.
I can't get it to load. Because of the storm, maybe there's been some
TikTok
AWS.
was having a problem earlier.
Could be some AWS servers that are getting hit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. So this guy says, Happy Highguard Eve, fellas. Highguard's only out in New Zealand right now due to time zones, but the initial Steam numbers are looking really promising. Going to be interesting how much further it can go. 5.2 million. Oh, that's good. We'll see. I mean, we could place bets tomorrow on just how high it goes. So the other thing that happened was the Xbox Developer Direct.
Okay.
That was the one where
was that 12 minutes?
No, it was long because there was multiple games.
Okay.
So they
for the Xbox?
Well, for everybody now. Their games go everywhere. One of the games is going to be on.
Are people playing them everywhere? Just wondering.
A lot of these games are probably going to sell really well.
I was just wondering.
Well, Forza will sell really well. I don't know about the. I don't know. Beasts of Reincarnation will sell well off of Game Freak's name, and the trailers look amazing.
Okay.
I don't know about Fable's commercial sales in this other game called Kiln. So anyways, the event, they do this every year.
Okay.
It's, an hour or so, maybe a little longer. And they call it the Developer Direct because they do 3 or 4 developers. They kind of interview them and let them talk about their game.
Okay.
So they started with Forza Horizon 6, which is headed to Japan. So this was the thing that kicked the event off.
Okay.
This is all in the game and in the engine. This is how well the game actually looks.
Is it?
Yes. This is one of the games where that is true, Mama. This is not a bunch of...
It looks like a cutscene.
The Forza Horizon 5, which is the one before this, is gorgeous. The Forza Horizon 6 will undoubtedly look like this, yes.
Okay.
This is what it's going to look like when you're playing, obviously. I mean, looks real. To a certain degree. I mean, it looks real, I think.
Sure.
I thought it looked incredible.
Yeah.
This is how they kicked off the event. They kicked it off with Forza Horizon 6. So this was a strong start, I thought, to the event.
Okay. I mean, people who play these games play this.
Yes. This one will be coming to PlayStation later. Right now, most of the Xbox games that they're making, they come out on PlayStation the same day that it releases. That's known as day and date.
Okay.
This one is going to come to PlayStation later.
Because they want to increase sales?
No.
So if you can't wait, you buy it for your Xbox, dust it off.
It's a production line issue. They didn't have time.
That car is so cute.
It is. They didn't have time to get it ready for PlayStation.
Okay. Feels like it's just the same thing, but it's fine.
Yeah. They don't interview them. Microsoft hands them the scripts and says, say this. I don't think there's not a shred of accuracy to what you're saying. These people are not told what to say. You can tell a lot of the times.
Well, but if it's their game, they have certain limitations because...
Sure.
One, they made this. So if it's crap, it's a reflection on you, right? 2, it's their job.
Yeah, the way these guys talk about the games and how they get the cars and games.
So if you did a poor job, if you were always late and you didn't do your work, then yeah, you might need a script. But to some degree...
Microsoft's not handing these guys scripts.
If you made it... you should be proud of your work or do better.
Yeah, there's no indication in these interviews. Like, they brought her in because she...
I was like, wow, that is so realistic.
What?
I thought it was a cutscene.
She was a cultural consultant because she wanted the locales to look like Japan and it to represent buildings and, the different elements of,
They didn't just go there and take pictures of the mountains and buildings? They had to have someone come in and tell them?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe, but also she talked about like they did something here with the number 7 and 8, and I guess that has significance within Japanese culture, so it's on the side of the building.
That's fine.
Yeah, so there's things like that maybe taking pictures wouldn't really clue you into.
Sure. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So this was probably, I think, the strongest start you could have for the event. I think it's one of their strongest pieces of property, the Forza Horizon. Interestingly enough, the engine that they use for this game, so the engine is like how the game looks and moves.
Okay.
So a game engine is what you use to like place all the plants and mountains, and then that's how you build the game, and then that's how the game runs.
Okay.
This engine is known as the Forza Tech engine. It's how they build these games, obviously, the cars, right? Well, they're using this engine to build the other game we're going to look at, which is Fable, which is a completely different game. Like,
okay. But it's just the plants and the grass and stuff, right?
Yes and no. Everything is driven and built with the engine. The lighting, the shadows, the textures, how the characters and the models move. That's all built and then dictated by the engine itself, which can be a little confusing to use the word engine when we're looking at a car game. Game engines, every game is running in some kind of an engine. Every video game. Okay, so that's
and that's all you just drive around?
It's an open world racing game, yeah. Okay, so the same guys with some help, but the same studio, Playground Games, and that same engine, they are building this game, Fable. And this was the big discussion. So in this game, you start out as a kid.
Okay.
And this game is all about choices. So you're going to suffer a tragedy, and then I guess that determines like whether or not you're going to become good or evil.
And you get to choose that?
You do, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be nearly as concrete as in past games. In the past games, morality, if you went evil, your character would like grow horns and look evil.
Okay.
And it would dictate kind of how the game flowed.
Okay.
If you went good, it was different. I don't know. Did you get like a halo or something? I forget. This game will not have that. There will be moral decisions that you can make. Like if you evict somebody from their home because you're a landlord or whatever, you're buying property, that's something you can do. They won't like you. They'll mouth off. There's kind of a...
That doesn't make you bad.
No. There's a kind of a Jack and the Beanstalk situation where a guy does something with beans and he gets really big and he's a giant and he's causing trouble. If you kill him, his body will stay in the land and rot, and it lowers all the property value for the rest of the game. Or you could decide not to kill him, and that'll probably have its own repercussions because he'll probably be like ruining stuff or scaring people.
Okay.
We don't really know, but that was one thing they said where decisions you'll make will impact things sort of ongoing. And then they show some combat and some other things in this as well coming up. So I'm curious. So we're just going to kind of sit here and watch some of these sequences. What do you think about what you've seen so far? Like they're showing lots of different things.
I don't feel like the graphics are super crispy.
Okay.
I think the concept of like long-term consequences, good or bad, in your choices, I think that would be a good concept to teach. Because I think a lot of games you die and you're dead and you start over. But killing the giant and then having long game effect because of that choice, I think that would be helpful for any player. I think decision making is a good skill to learn. So maybe they're trying to tap into like social things that society we have lost. You know, we only think about the hot moment.
Yeah.
And we aren't thinking about my choice will affect someone else's tomorrow, my own tomorrow, my family's tomorrow. So, you know, I think that's a good concept. It's different. I don't know if you play it for the game art, though. It doesn't seem very... It almost seems like the lens they were recording with had like a cheek smudge on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you get like someone's cheek on your glasses and you're like, dang it, and then you have to wipe it off. That's what it looks like.
I never picked up on that. There is a bit of a... I don't know. Yeah, there's like a
fine.
low res
Whatever.
blur to it. Yeah.
That's fine. You know, play it on your computer screen, not your giant TV screen.
No, yeah, Paul picked up on that. He said he felt like it was running at a very low resolution. It's bad upscaling, he says. Well, it's also an open world game.
Okay.
This is pretty
So
much
you can play with other people?
No. Open
Oh.
world meaning like it's this big open space. Like when I was playing Ghost of Yote and riding around on my
And you
horse.
just kind of do what you want?
Yes.
Okay. There's not like a specific plan.
Well, this is the only shot right here that we get any semblance of an open world. Like this is all we get. She rides up here and then it's it. This is all they show us.
Yeah, she has to build her own boat
Well,
to get across the water?
I don't know. Okay, so there is... I want to have you react to the
Okay.
combat coming up, because that was the big thing
Okay.
that I was sort of making my own observations about,
Okay.
was the combat specifically. Because there is a real lack of extended footage, like the open world, that we just don't ever really get to see it.
I just feel like if you're only showing cutscenes, it speaks for himself. I'm not interested in what you can wear.
Well,
costumes I don't feel like are difficult.
The reason they're showing this is the earliest trailers always showed the same girl, and there were people that were worried they would not be able to like customize their character. So there were people that were concerned about that.
Okay.
So they showed this to be like, yes, you can play as a guy. Yes, you can change your outfits and stuff. So I believe coming up here, yeah, here's the combat. There'll be a couple of sequences that they'll show. He turns them into chickens.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the first combat sequence.
Okay. Oh, this is like that one game where the lights were out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any thoughts?
Is it on
else?
easy?
I don't. It's usually these are pretty scripted because they want you to see all the cool stuff.
I know, but it just seems like maybe the person would get a hit first, and then he would basically hit them until it. Like, I don't know.
What's good, Trill? Anything else? Are you noticing anything?
I feel like you're asking me something specific.
No, I'm not. I want you to literally
It
just make
seemed
observations.
Like easy, like they were responding to his presence there, in an aggravated way, but like he probably could have fought them with a pair of like paper scissors. Okay, so like the bird missed, and now he can't get up, so now he's gonna kill him.
Well, that's a punishment window. That's normal in a game like this.
I guess.
Okay.
I think anyone can play it.
That's kind of the end of the combat.
I think anyone could play it. It looks easy.
We are doing the stream on Sunday. We moved the gaming news tonight with Madam. We moved it to Saturday, but we couldn't do a Saturday stream last night. She was still kind of recovering from a migraine, so we did it tonight instead. So thanks for being here. We're having her kind of react to stuff from the Xbox Developer Direct, Fable most notably. So
I don't think people are going to play it for gameplay.
I want you to watch it now.
Okay.
And I just want you. I'm not leading you to say anything. Nope. No.
Just tell me what you want me to say.
I don't want you to say anything other than your own reactions.
Okay.
It doesn't serve any purpose. Oh, the boy needs into his phone. I'm trying to stay super neutral. I'm going to have her I want her to tune into something.
Okay.
Because you look at games differently. And I want you, this time around, just watch the player movement. So the main character.
Player?
The main character, not the enemies.
Okay, I was actually only watching the enemy.
Okay.
And I felt like they weren't moving.
Okay.
I felt like they would go to aggress and then almost like pause. So then the player could hit them.
Yeah. I picked up on the fact that you were being like hyper observant about the enemies.
I only was watching the enemy.
So what I want you to do this time is just watch the player, the main character, and just...
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like.
What? I feel like
kidding.
these people aren't playing for the gameplay. Oh yeah, you said that. Okay.
Right,
So
watch the main guy.
Just watch the main guy, and I'm not gonna. I don't want you. I'm not telling you what to say. Just what do you notice? And there's no right answer. I just want you to say what you see, because I don't. Everybody sees something different.
I'm looking.
I know. Okay.
I can't look when you're talking.
You're really deep in thought.
I'm trying to look.
You don't have any ongoing commentary?
No, you have to just gather all your thoughts.
It's so quiet. It's driving me crazy.
Absent of noise doesn't need to be filled with your open mouth. So I couldn't even see that one.
Yeah, you gotta rewatch it.
I don't want to rewatch that one.
I have to pause it. I have to pause.
I'm trying to observe it.
Pause it. You would be the best Twitch streamer reaction channel ever. You are saying nothing. You are showing no emotions.
I'm just watching.
Just this. I mean, it's just.
That's what I'm watching it. You want me to say what I think about it? So
Okay.
I'm watching.
All right. Last fight, Mama. Take all your mental notes.
I'm just watching.
Okay. All right. Okay. What did you notice?
Okay.
Anything that you noticed?
So I did feel like his sword throwing felt like when little boys are like over dramatic with their swords spinning.
Okay.
And then I felt like there was a couple times when like the baddie would be coming towards him and he almost would hesitate, and it felt like when I have to look down and to see what letter or number I have to push.
Mm-hmm.
And I've hesitated because I can't remember, and I'm like, what button do I push?
Okay.
And then you say X, and I'm like, no, the shapes. What shape do I push? And then I
Okay.
had to push the shape. It felt like someone was like having to go up. Crap, what button do I push? And then does that make sense?
Yes.
That's what I felt like.
Anything else? You didn't notice anything else? There's nothing that you missed. I just want to make sure if you had any other thoughts.
I mean, I felt like the way he was walking was kind of funny. It wasn't like, it didn't look like real walking. And I feel like we play games where it's like, that looks like a real person.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn around, oh, it's a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you really see them. But
Okay.
But I think that's fine. Whatever.
Well, no,
People aren't playing this game for the graphics. Nobody's playing this for the graphics. You barely can see it.
I would say you picked up in your own way and in your own words, you picked up on pretty much everything that many other people have picked up on. It looks clunky, it looks stiff, it looks rigid. You're using different words, but the way you're putting it makes total sense to me. You're like, it's almost like they don't know what button to push because it's very segmented. It's like they go from this action and then there's nothing and then there's this action. It's very, it's not syncopated, but it's truncated is the best word.
The bad guy was allowing for that window of delayed response.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which I think some people will appreciate because they're not good players. But people who actually play video games and don't have that delayed response, I just push all the buttons.
Yeah.
If I can't remember which one. So my character is not just standing there if I can't remember what button to push.
Yeah.
Right? Unless it tells you on the screen.
Well,
go
ahead.
I think that delayed response seemed weird to me from the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
In a real game, you wouldn't have time to look down at the controllers.
Correct.
You'd be like, oh my gosh, I looked down and now I'm dead.
Or hit or hurt, yeah. You also picked up on that he walked weird. Many people have picked up on the fact that the guy walks with the exact same sort of hip sway animation that the woman walks with, and we feel you can really sense it here.
Oh, they didn't change
They
used the same
animation set because we think it was a late addition. We think because of the negative feedback for the female,
you just gotta dig in.
They decided to do, a male alternative, which there's so many characters in the game. They're probably just giving you like random things like, a black guy, a bald white guy, whatever. But they're still walking like the girl. But also slow. Like he goes to re-engage multiple times in combat sequences, and it's almost like he's like stutter stepping, like doesn't know.
I felt like he had water in his boots.
Yes. that's why I wanted you. I didn't want to feed you any information. I wanted you to watch him because the whole time I was watching, I was like, he doesn't look right. What they're doing here is they're going through all the details of how
who cut his bangs.
You can interact with the people in the towns. You can help them.
Yeah, this reminds me of that one game where our village got burnt and we were at the castle and we
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah, and the dad and I was adopted.
Yeah. So the reactions to Fable have been a bit mixed. I put out a video yesterday basically saying it has potential. Oh yeah, I'm curious if you notice anything here. Just watch the footage, watch the character. What do you notice in this sequence?
Okay. Why would you kick the chicken? It's weird that two people have their backs to us at nothing.
Okay.
Like, what is that lady doing?
You might not pick up on this one. This one's harder to pick up on. You've gotten better at picking up on this.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah. The frame rate's just really, really weird. Like, if you watch the character, he's almost jittery. Do you see it now?
Yeah, I felt like when he was walking, like when he was kicking, I felt like it was better.
Well, it's hard to detect when he's moving fast, but it's definitely there when he's moving slow.
But why is he walking so slow? Maybe he shouldn't be walking that slow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, who walks that slow?
So, Madam seemingly picked up on all the things that bothered me.
No one's playing this for the visual, the gameplay, the visual. You're playing because it's unique and you like.
But you want it to look good.
I mean, sure, but the decision making, long term effect on choices.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make your kids play it, so then all the things you've been trying to teach them, they can learn in a video game.
Yeah, you can get married, have kids. You can.
No. When you kill the giant, you defeated a bad guy, but it has negative effects on the town.
Yeah.
So.
We have a Fable fan here. Yeah, Fable fans will like what you're saying because commonly when I point these things out, they say, well, that's not why you play Fable. You play Fable for the decisions and everything else. But here's the problem.
I like freedom of choice a little bit, at least the feel of that. Because sometimes games, you have to do things in an order, which is fine. But this kind of gives you, like, the way you play the game is unlike anyone else.
The issue with that, though, is the fans of Fable that would tend to agree with you.
Wait.
They're really.
There's more games? This is like Fable 2?
There's Fable 1, 2, and 3. They're older games.
Oh my gosh, there's more.
And they're from a long time ago, though.
Is there a screen comparison?
Here's the thing.
This is how this game looks.
The old ones don't look like this. This one looks like a modern game. The graphics and the lighting are fine.
This does not look like a modern game. It's not crispy at all. There's no. I could not zoom in on any part of the screen and find a crisp image.
See, the thing is you're right that this doesn't look
not even the rocks.
Correct. It's a low resolution. There's something going on with the resolution and the upscaling. You're also very spoiled as, like, you watch me play games like Ghost of Yotei and...
It seems like it's not very hard to make a crispy picture. It's like your basic. That's like the bare minimum.
Well, remember, the car game we looked at that looked real.
Okay.
This is in the same engine.
Well, I felt like the cars were really crisp, but then certain scenes around, you could tell they had put more effort in the cars than maybe all of the scenes.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Fine.
That's not a big deal because the road's going to be flying past really fast anyway.
So,
that's not that big of a deal. The cars are the centerpiece of that game. But the point is that the people that would agree with you that, like, Fable is all about the choices and stuff, they're actually pretty disappointed that the morality doesn't seem to be as significant. Like,
but don't you think that's like a culture thing right now?
No. Oh.
You could make bad choices. You're not a bad person. There's probably a reason why you did a bad choice.
They said the morality's gray.
Really,
they said the morality's gray.
Thanks for that. Y'all are going to look back and you're going to say this game was the least moral one because morality doesn't change. So your personal feelings might. And you don't want to look like a bad guy for making bad choices.
Yeah.
But you are. So.
But fans like that. Fans are upset about that. They want to look.
It goes back to your video. Honorable people feel shame because they're honorable.
Right.
So the villains, they are already villains.
Yeah, the worry, Sven, is the way they've talked about the morality system. It does seem to be less significant. Like, their interviews and the way they talk about it, people are kind of picking up on the fact that it's going to feel less significant than in the past. And the way they said it is, when you get to a new town, they wanted it to be sort of like neutral, clean slate.
So, do really bad things.
Yes.
Run away from your problems.
Well,
and
no,
then
you
start
probably
afresh.
You probably still have to go back to that town, because like if you open up a business, but then you mistreat all of the tenants in the town, like let's say you buy all the property and you also have businesses, you could probably hurt your own business if you're just like a tyrant. So there will be consequences of you being bad, but they didn't want your appearance to change so that when you walk into the new town, they're like, oh, this is an evil person. And I'm like, but the player might like that. They might like the idea of like showing up to a town and be like, yeah, I'm evil.
Yeah, if you make bad choices, you want to reflect what you look like.
Didn't they say the morality system is basically being covered by reputation? It seems to be the primary sticking point for fans, that they don't feel confident in that part of the game right now.
It seems like a shift from maybe like the piece of the game. You know, they're almost taking a piece out of the game.
That's what long-standing fans feel like. That's really where people snagged. And if you really think about it, and you go back and watch this deep dive, they don't really talk about the morality system. It does feel like it's been very much.
Well, it feels like it's a huge part of the game. You make choices, and then your character literally is changed because of the choices you make.
Branching choices and consequences aren't really the same as the morality system. See, you can see there how their appearance would change in that picture. Do you see it? Yeah.
So now your character never changes?
I think you can change your outfit and stuff, but no, you don't change according to like whether you're evil or good. You also aged in the other games. They haven't really gone into whether or not you age. They've just shown child and adult. I don't know if you're actually going to get old.
Were the other games just girls? Because they were only going to have just girls and people got bent?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you aware that in Forza Horizon games you have people and characters? There is a story. It's not like GT7. Yeah, no, I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I don't know. That's probably not super related to Fable, though, I wouldn't think. Just because it's a very different use of characters, and especially the branching consequences. That is common in an RPG. That's not even new. I mean, that happens in a game like Witcher 3. Like, you'll do things and make somebody mad or make a choice that has consequences within the game itself. Not as significant maybe as property value's been affected for the rest of the game. So, yeah, that was the big debate this week. Was my argument about Fable was that it's supposed to come out in like 8 months. And I've watched a lot of these deep dives over the years of a game like, hey, our game's coming out this year. We're finally going to let you get a big look at it, you know. The other thing you may not have noticed, every clip you looked at was very short. Nothing was lengthy.
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds.
We didn't see any of the open world. You know, when they showed off other open world games in the past, yo, what's good, Spirits? Thanks for 32 months in a VIP. They kind of let you see everything.
Yeah.
They let you see like almost like a whole mission. Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Spider-Man 2. These are games that just let you see a ton of gameplay. This was all very short snippets. So that was what I said. I was like, I don't think this thing's ready for this year.
Well, they had to spend time making a girl look like a boy.
Right. I'm also worried it's the engine. They've never used this engine for this before. The game engine, Forza Tech engine, it's only ever been used for car games. It's never been used for a game where you walk around.
Could they give him like a car? Like first mission, you get to pick your mode of transportation, and you got like a old horse or like a car.
Yeah, you pick a car. That would be great. Yeah. Go watch the 2015 Horizon Zero Dawn E3 reveal. Yeah, even the original Horizon Zero Dawn, you get a pretty lengthy look at the game. For Forbidden West, same deal. Yeah.
Oh, have they said it's coming out?
They said it's coming. That's the other thing. So, full picture here. You don't have the full picture just yet. So they announced this game like 6 years ago.
Oh.
Long time ago.
That's why it looks like this.
It's been in development for like 8 years.
No.
And we still don't have a release date. They said it's coming out in autumn of this year.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if that was your job? Every day, it's not ready. Every day, not ready. Not ready. Not ready. Been married, divorced, and I've got 4 kids. Not ready. Passing of time.
Better than trying to flip the RE engine. There is another engine out there, the RE engine, that's used for Resident Evil games, and they used it for open world games, and they ran into a bunch of trouble. It didn't work well. I'm worried that the same thing is happening here, that they're having trouble with the engine.
They thought they were taking a shortcut, and they've created problems.
There were early leaks that they were running into trouble with the engine. Everybody dismissed it and said it was a bunch of fake, rumor mill nothing, and I think those rumors were true.
Early leaks, they had time, and they just dug their heels in, and they kept going. They could have switched it.
Andy Ackerman with the $5 super chat says, "You can't have this. This is for the missus. You suffer." Okay, thank you so much, Andy.
Yeah.
I don't...
You can Venmo me.
I'll Venmo you the $5, Mom.
You won't.
It's all the same money. You guys got us started on the week. It's tied 22 to 22. Twitch and YouTube each with 22 to the 44. See if you guys can't break the tie. You have 6 minutes till the evening comes to a close. We're going to keep these a lot shorter now. We're only going to go for about an hour and a half. We'll go till 9:30 when we do these evening streams with y'all. We have Madam react to the gaming news of the week.
Let's hear it.
So if you guys hit the goal this week, we'll do this again, and I'm sure she'll have lots to react to because of the Highguard situation tomorrow. We'll get to show her everything that happened.
Oh, there'll be people who are playing the game
on
their own free time.
Yeah.
That can tell us what they think. Okay.
Highguard Marathon tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do a Highguard waiting room, and then we will watch the event. Sven says, "F you, YouTube," with 37 months on purple, and gives them the lead. We are a 5 bomb away now. Whoever hits 50 gets the gifted. I owe you guys a member winner every 25. HZD reveal had 4 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay, and it looked polished, and the game was still 2 years away. That is interesting, because that's basically probably just like a vertical slice. Rope's going to steal it for purple. There it is. And the 5 bomb hits.
Can they see that little picture?
For 50. Yeah, it pops up for them. How do I give? There we go. There we go.
Okay, what's the next? So this game's not coming out this year. What's the other game that's not coming out?
The other game that's not... Oh, GTA 6?
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing, is that if this lands in autumn, it'll be...
Autumn?
What is autumn anyway? Who says autumn?
What? Are you reading like poetry?
That's what they said. They said it's coming out autumn.
Who did?
Them. I didn't say it, Mama.
Coming out in autumn?
Watch. I got to get it to the very end here. I'm trying to get it on screen for you.
I'm looking.
There it is, right there. Look, Mama. Right down there in the bottom, circled. Autumn of 2026. What the frick is autumn?
September, October, or November.
September, October, or November. Well, GTA 6 is November.
Okay.
So we know that's taken.
No, it's not coming out.
True. Who says autumn? Yeah, apparently the Brits do. It'll be coming out sometime before the winter solstice. It's just like, huh?
I don't think we do that here either.
Is Highguard good? There's no way to know.
Wait, is that the game coming out tomorrow?
Yeah. I really liked how anybody that was pointing out the fact that people that got invited to Highguard thing, they were being positive. People were like, these people sound jealous they didn't get invited. And I'm like, I wouldn't have gone. If they would have invited me, I would have said, no, I've got so much more to do with my day and time.
If they invited me, I would have gone.
Yeah, I'd have been like, can I send my wife?
Peace out.
Wine and dine my wife. You
Fly
know,
on the airplane by myself.
Yeah, she'd have all that time to read on the airplane.
They'd be like, she never came to the event. She just slept in the hotel.
She racked up a huge room service charge.
No, I showed up for that Chipotle bar.
Oh my gosh, Chipotle bar. Oh my golly. That would have
What
been.
do you think? It's amazing.
Yeah.
I had a great time. It really refreshed me.
Yeah. Some guy jumped on my tweet and said that he's like, sounds like somebody's jealous they don't get invited to these things anymore. It's like, homie, back in the day, I turned down most of these offers for these events. I didn't want to go. It's, as a streamer, it's not worth my time to go play Highguard. Like,
usually it's like, we're not paying you, but we're paying you to fly here and we'll feed you.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you know, you have to miss so many days of work.
Yeah, it's so bad for me to go to something like this. It's just not worth it. If it's on like a Friday and then I get to come back on like a Saturday, maybe, because then I'd miss like one day of work. This was like multiple days, I think, wasn't it? I don't know. I would have said no. I would have shot them down if they invited me. They invited Dr. Disrespect, for Pete's sakes. Like, yeah, he was there. It's like, I don't think I'm blacklisted. I just don't think I'm a big enough content creator. And they who's going to invite me anyway? I was negative about the game from the beginning. I posted a picture and everything. I was like,
I think having someone who's willing to say what's real, there's got to be a benefit to that. Aren't people tired of being like, lied to? I don't know.
A lot of the streamers that we saw in that clip, if the game bombs, they can always fall back to like, hey, I had a fun time. If people didn't like it, that's fine.
Yeah,
you know, they would be like, I had fun.
Statements.
Yeah, they're not trying to convince you that it's the greatest thing ever. And especially with a free game, it's like they're not out here telling you to go spend $100, you know. The amount of goalpost moving these people do is hilarious. Listen, it's a free-to-play live service game. The pattern in the market is that most of these games don't make it. I don't see this one making it either.
What's the last news story?
That's it. Those are the only ones.
I thought there was one left.
No, that's it. I kept it a little bit more short tonight so we wouldn't feel rushed. So Highguard, the developer direct, and then Marathon.
That's great.
That's all we got. Because I also wanted to be done at 9:30.
It's 9:31.
So what?
It's 9:31. You're late.
Well, the kiddos can go to bed. The kiddos can go to bed at a semi-normal time.
Yeah.
And if you're smart enough to be here on these nights, you guys can get sometimes.
Pick a good one.
Trying to find a good one, a new one that they haven't heard.
Are you scrolling over the bad ones? Scroll over a lot.
Oh. All right, I got a good one here.
Keep scrolling. All right, well, let's see how this game plays tomorrow.
Yep.
I'll watch it. Show me some, and then I can comment on it next week.
Yeah, well, you guys take care, because we've got a long day tomorrow.
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me, Mama. Well, I'm gonna have you say goodnight. We're gonna go to the thank you screen, so you don't have to listen to me anymore.
I thought you were playing a song.
Yeah, I play the song on the thank you outro.
Oh.
So, you guys are awesome, and we appreciate you guys chilling and supporting the show. And I've lost my spacing now. I don't know where I was.
Down?
It was this one here. Yeah. All right. Say goodnight, madam.
Good night.
The investigation.